Hi everyone, welcome to Honey Drops Tarot. This is a general reading for the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Sagittarius, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of your likes, shares, and subscribes. I truly appreciate it. Just a quick note, please do not fall for any scammers. I will never reach out to solicit for a private reading. I do offer private readings, and if you're interested in signing up for one of those or in making a donation, you can find that information in my Buy Me a Coffee link, my official Instagram and TikTok, all listed in the About section of my YouTube page. And I thank you so much in advance. Sag, I hope you're doing well. I'm going to be using two decks for your reading today. The first one is going to be from the Botanical Dreams Oracle deck for the overall energy, and the Tarot of the Abyss for your tarot reading. The cards have been pre-shuffled. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Right away. Wow, how spectacular. Number 52, which reduces to a 7. It's affiliated with the Chariot card of the Major Arcana. Sorry, I just felt a huge pang of pain in my right shoulder. It kind of radiated out like this and down. I don't know if you're experiencing pain in your right shoulder. I don't know what that was about. It was not pleasant. So maybe you need to have something checked out. That was really, it was just like this kind of cascade effect. I'm okay. Number 52, which is 7, the Chariot card, Cancer energy of the Major Arcana. That's a card that talks about quick movement forward, victory, this mastery over the shadow and the light aspects of ourselves. When we master those two things, oh, I understand now. Sorry, I feel my right ear muting. I feel like your spirit guides are kind of over here somewhere. Okay, Spirit, I need to get through this part. Sorry, I'm just kind of wondering why I feel like an interruption as opposed to a flow. Usually when spirit guides come in, the messages come, and it's almost like right now I'm being stopped. I'm being Spirit just gave me the word thwarted. Thwarted. Why? Okay, I'm gonna use, so let me show you the card because it's beautiful. Creativity blooms. Creativity blooms. I'm gonna use the Rider-Waite deck just to get kind of an indication as to what is happening. This is very unconventional for me. Okay, so I understand. So Temperance. This is not the deck that I wanted to use, and it's not going to be that. I'm going to use the Tarot of the Abyss, but I wanted to understand what was going on over here. And then one card that came out was Temperance. This is the card of Sagittarius in reverse, number 14 of the Major Arcana. Nothing is an accident. Look at all these cards. And your card came out. Your card, Sagittarius, in the reverse. Not feeling like ourselves, not feeling that we're sitting in our power, impatient with ourselves, right? The Temperance card is all about patience. So I have a little, this is my little button that controls the timer or the camera, and the battery just fell out, but before it did, the blue light on was flickering, right? So this is just like all these kind of weird things happening, but I almost feel like It's the archangel coming through, kind of to remind you that we're here. And it's almost like they have to disrupt your flow. That's what they just said. There's this alchemization, turning one thing into another thing, base metals into gold, pain into power. There's some trajectory that you are on right now where spirit is having to literally push you back onto your life's blueprint path. And we're all here to do something, right? We're all here to contribute to the world in whatever way. And there's some trajectory where you're straying from the path, and it's almost like spirit's coming up behind you and just like, okay, that's enough of that. Yeah, that's enough of that, Sagittarius. You need to focus. Get back on your path. Get back on your path. Because you have a lot of ideas floating around in your brain that are not being fully expressed. Isn't her hair kind of strange? It's all, again, it's almost like spirit's bringing in this wind and everything is being pushed that way. Something to it. Also want to point out here the red of the angel's wings and the red of this dress. Something locked within you that, you know, maybe you know what it is. Maybe you have this idea, but you're not doing anything with it right now. And spirit isn't really encouraging you, you know, kind of saying to you, why did we give you these ideas if you're not going to do anything with them? You and only you are meant for these ideas, right? So it's kind of loving shove back onto your path. 3 cards for the base spread, 3 cards for clarifier. Thank you, Spirit. I can't believe the Temperance card came out. I still can't get over it. It's pretty awesome. Past, present, future. And at the end, I will get advice from Spirit. One more. Yeah, okay. So, past energy. 10 of Swords. Yeah, big disappointment, big. Could be some backstabbing, some betrayal, just some, you know. Okay, the Spirit is singing the song or playing the song by Radiohead. My favorite Radiohead song is called Let Down. It's from their OK Computer album. 1997. 1997 could be a relevant year for you. 1997 was a big year for music. OK Computer came out, and so did Jeff Buckley's Grace. Why that's relevant, I don't know. You tell me. Let down and hanging around, crushed like a bug in the ground. That song is all about, well, to me, that song speaks of disillusionment, a period of, there is, I heard it wasn't even so much a ringing, but it was almost like my own voice was echoing back through my ear, but like not this way, but this way. I'm sorry if like it's weird. It's weird for me. This is the first time this has ever happened on camera, but as I was saying, there's a sense of disillusionment, like with the world, like throwing our hands up and just saying, I don't even know what to make of it anymore. How can I be in a creative space when there's just all this chaos and conflict and sadness all around me? At the end of that song, there's this beautiful kind of apex moment, and the words are, you know where you are. And it seems very simple to say, you know where you are. He says it over and over and over. You know where you are, you know where you are. But if you listen to that song, the lead singer, Tom York, goes into this, the most beautiful kind of falsetto. And it's one of those moments where you feel absolute chills throughout your whole body, recognizing that the vibration of that crescendo, that apex moment, is almost religious. And I am not overblowing that statement when I tell you, for me, and it doesn't matter how many times I've heard that song, that moment in the song fills me with a sense of, I've literally listened to a work of genius. And maybe that's what we're talking about here, Sagittarius. What if he had never written that song and let the voice and the sound come out of him? That work of genius would have stayed trapped in his mind forever, would have had no place to go. There would have been no transmutation. It's on this level that I'm talking about. This is how big a deal this is. And I think that's why the archangels are coming in, your spirit guides are coming in, because it's just like, you have such an important message to get out to the world. You have such important work to do to help others, something. And it's really key for you to understand where the hurt is so that you can mend it within yourself. You mend it within yourself, then you start to heal the rest of the world, right? We heal ourselves, we heal the world. I have that written. I have an office and I have it written up in my office at work. Heal yourself, heal the world. One person at a time. Starts with you, right? I just saw a truck go by, a U-Haul truck that just said New Jersey. So you might be from New Jersey. It's clarified by the Three of Wands, the card of waiting. This was you. Waiting for sweet relief, waiting for respite, waiting for answers, waiting for movement and action. All the while not realizing it was you. You that needed to take action. They're still here. I still feel my ear muted. Usually that subsides by now, but it's still there. Can I get a clarifier for the Ten of Swords, please, and the Three of Wands? Thank you. Eight of Pentacles, get to work. This is your past energy, so I think that you got the signs. Eight of Pentacles is a card of where we devote the majority of our time, effort, energy, resources, diligence, and hard work. Sometimes this can talk about a workplace, doesn't have to. Just somewhere where we focus all of our energy. Spirit is saying, get to work, Sagittarius. Past energy. Now here we are in the present moment. Understanding that we're stepping into our power again. That we must. Queen of Wands. This is fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We must step into our power in the divine feminine aspect. Recognizing that we should be confident, recognizing our beauty inside and out, recognizing our creativity and how expansive it can be, recognizing that we have massive amounts of power that we channel and harness through our element. What is the fire element all about? It's about inertia and action and spontaneity, that spark that propels us forward. Leaving things in the past, leaving things behind that no longer serve us. 8 of Cups. This is walking away from 8 full cups. Saying, thank you. Thank you for your service. 8 full cups of love and friendship and compassion, emotion. I experienced it. Thank you. I'm moving forward now. I'm moving to the 9. I'm moving forward. I don't know how or what. I don't know what's going to await me in the future. I just know I need to move out of whatever this is, right? Spirit pushing you back onto your path. This could have been a diversion. It could have taught you very important lessons, and Spirit recognizes that, but is saying, okay, that time is done now. Let's go, let's go. Okay, it's weird because I reached for the Rider-Waite deck and I stopped myself, but Rider-Waite wants to be heard, so. Death card in reverse. Number 13, Major Arcana. This is Scorpio energy. Death card talks about endings bringing new beginnings. The phoenix rising from the ashes. Cutting cords. Just letting something be done. And the card is in reverse for you. So still some loose strings, Spirit just said. This is what you're working on right now. Cutting these loose strings so that you can make a clean getaway. I don't feel anything nefarious here. I just feel like it's you asserting boundaries with this card. You know, boundaries can look like all sorts of things. So, for example, you know, in order for me to film all the readings that I want to film, I have to have a certain level of discipline, right? Because I have a full-time job that's sometimes fuller than full-time. It's not just 40 hours a week. But I have to sometimes assert boundaries on that job so that I can have free time to do this for all of you. So, and for myself, because this is my path. But sometimes that can be difficult to just say, no, I'm going to work on this right now. Sometimes that can be challenging. It's a kind of boundary. And so I feel as though whatever creative endeavor that you're looking at right now, you are the one that has to say, no, tonight I'm going to work on my great novel, or these drawings that matter to me, or the garden that I wanted to work on for 3 weeks, or spending time with my children and like fostering them and cultivating, you know, their young mind, whatever it is. You having to say no to things, put boundaries on things, perimeters on things, so that you can make space for these other passion projects. In the future potential, number 10, the Wheel of Fortune, right? I mean, this is Major Arcana talking about Good luck, good fortune, divine timing. Things working in your favor. How does the wheel start to turn? When we start to accept that it's in our favor, that it's meant for us, that we're meant for abundance and good fortune. But it's clarified by the Three of Swords in reverse. This, I dare say, is the reason why Temperance is in reverse and you're not quite feeling like yourself. Three of Swords is heartache and heartbreak. I love this depiction though, because it always talks to me about rewriting a narrative. Your narrative. Rewriting the story. It's never too late. It doesn't matter how old you are. And the Spirit is showing me, one time my sister sent me a link when I was feeling, I don't know, frustrated about something. And she sent me the link that showed how many women got their big break to fame or fortune or success, and however you define it, after they were 40. Some into their 50s and 60s. Actresses, novelists, activists, just women who just accomplished great things and had big breakthroughs after the age of 40. Because I think I was complaining to my sister, like, oh, I'm too old. I'm too old to do this. I'm too old to do that. No, you're not. Age is nothing but a number. That's an Aaliyah song, isn't it? I've been thinking a lot about Aaliyah lately, the singer. Okay, Spirit's taking me down a rabbit hole. Aaliyah, who, rest her soul, she passed away very young. She was so talented. But, I mean, I don't know if people remember this about her, but I remember it because it made quite an impact on me. She sang the theme song to Anastasia, like the cartoon, and that song was nominated for an Academy Award. And Aaliyah performed it on the Academy Awards. In a dress, I want to say she got at like, I don't even know, a discount store for like $80 or $75 or something. I feel like I saw that in an interview somewhere that she said that, and she looked amazing in it. And she put on such a beautiful, understated performance on the Academy Awards that I have committed it to memory. And that was a long time ago. But that song, the lyrics, the crescendo of that song, let this be a sign, let this road be mine, let it lead me to my past. Courage, see me through. Heart, I'm trusting you to bring me home at last. Those are the lyrics to that song. And Spirit is giving it to me. You're looking back to the past, probably one last time, to heal from it, to cut the cords once and for all, to come back to the self. All right. What is Spirit's advice? Four of Pentacles. Keep your ideas close to your chest at this time. You have so many. Start working on them. It's time, Sagittarius. It's time. You have to take action, but keep the ideas to yourself until completed, until we're at the point of no return that you can share it. These are yours and meant for you to discover, to articulate, to bring to life. So bring them to life and then share them with the world. But get to the point where you share them with the world. That's your reading, Sagittarius. Sorry that it was all over the place, but this is how I wanted to be. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Please hit the bell notification to be updated as to when I post new readings. Thank you, Sag.